Welcome back. It is Friday the 11th of January 2008. Hope you're doing all really well today. Okay, quite a few things again today. Let me just quickly bring up. I keep all of the URLs and cool stuff. I look a little bit grainy on the old keying today. I do apologise for that. A couple of things that we've been keeping track of. Today, I keep all of the URLs, by the way, in Basecamp, so sometimes I have to just load them up, which takes a few minutes. Today, Friday the 11th, something got released this morning. I don't know if it's been there a few days, but I only noticed it this morning, is that Seismic.com, for all those people who have a Seismic account, has finally started doing RSS feeds, which is great news because we can do some real nice little mashups with the RSS feed. And I intend to build a little site just purposely around my friends who are on Seismic, and I don't have time to watch them or track them or go through the timeline. This will enable me to build stuff which will allow me to do that, so I can just quickly look at people's videos and what they've been saying, what they've been doing. Because I don't always have time to look at my Twitter feeds, and I don't always have time to sort of scan back 10 pages every day. Not with my current work cycle, so it'd be nice to have a site where it's just dedicated for that. Another thing I want to talk about is a site called Gearlog. Gearlog's pretty cool. I don't know how long it's been going, but Gearlog seems to have a lot of stuff about the CES on it, and I'll definitely be watching it from now on. It's as it says on the site, a gadget guide by geeks for geeks. The web abounds with gadget blogs. What makes this one any different? Our posters are PC magazine analysts and editors. So, they've come from a good, stable and high, they've been around for quite some time, and they know what's going down. And they seem to pick the nicest stuff as well. Just going through a few of their posts, it's nice to see. It's nice to see what content they've got. And by the way, happy 25th anniversary to PC Mag. So that's gearlog.com. Next thing that's on my radar currently, if I can find where I put my... What have I done? I sort of made disappear. Where is it? There we go. Another one that another site that I like, similar in the same sort of vein, which has popped onto my radar, again from Dave, Backlock Ops. Thanks, mate, for doing this. DL.tv. Nice and short domain, almost as good as me.dm. Rock on. This is by, I clicked on the video earlier and I love the intro titles on this. This just shows you what you can do when you have a budget, not like my one-man production based in my loft with a couple of lights and a green screen. But this just shows you what you can do. Robert, I can't think of his neck, Robert Heron maybe, he does the DL.tv. And he has a really nice, he obviously got all the advertising system all linked up there, and he does a similar layout to what the Social Ninja TV looks like, and got a really nice intro. And by the way, I have been looking at getting an intro done, but the problem has been that it's cost. I want to work with a design house, an animation house, somebody who does sort of MTV and all that sort of stuff, videos for MTV. But I really don't have the funds as a small-time producer, content producer, and somebody who's only been developing for the last couple of years. I don't have an amount of money to do it. I got in touch with somebody and they wanted to charge £1,500 to do it, which, fair comment and fair pricing, I think, for the 30 to 60 second intro and outro. If the quality of it's good, if there's 3D rendering in there, if there's music, beat matching, and they get the style dead on, I think that's a good amount of money. But unfortunately, that's sort of out of my price bracket, really. It might be in my price bracket later on if I start bringing avenue and revenue streams and things like that into it. But I suppose that's the nature of the game, is that you have money to set something up and start it off. I'm trying to go from it a different angle, trying to start off small and then add things on and complement it as you go and start to grow it for your average person in the street. Because I think there's a lot of people who've got things to say, but they get put off by the idea that if it doesn't look a certain way, that it's not going to work. And I don't agree with that. I think there's content out there on the internet that people will watch regardless if it's up to standard or not, because they can see where it's heading to. And I think we're starting to get into the times where media doesn't have to be perfect. Media is about the people as much as what you've got to say. So I would like to, if there's any video editors out there or people who can do an intro. I've already had professional audio samples done to a script, so I'm really looking for somebody to be able to produce that intro now and obviously gain credit from doing it. Money is tight, and I intend to keep it tight this year. It is my year of optimizing everything, optimizing the process of producing video, distributing video, converting video, and also cutting down my, not necessarily emissions, but the amount of overusage that I use. Just for my own benefit, really, in terms of I am quite wasteful on things, so I definitely want to change that. And I'm definitely trying to pay off a lot of things that I've built up over the last few years. But that's DL.TV. Sorry for just going off on a tangent. Sometimes that happens, depending on how much coffee I have had. Another thing that I've seen, which is pretty cool if you want to have sort of a chat system, is it got launched at CES, which is Creatives in Person. If you go to purl.com/droned, that's droned. It's the Creative in Person Wi-Fi video phone. And I don't know if the FCC brought it out and mentioned it first, but it's like a little flat box with a lid that sort of goes up with the camera, creative camera, which obviously they sell USB cameras built in. I think this could be quite big. I don't know why this hasn't been brought out before. Maybe Wi-Fi wasn't up to it, or broadband wasn't up to it, or not enough subscribers. But check that out. That's the Creative in Person Wi-Fi video phone. Okay, next link. I'm going to rapid fire quickly go through these links. If you're looking for some fonts, like I was looking for some fonts, downloadable free fonts, fonts500.com. Loads and loads of fonts on there. Web's top free 500 fonts. So looking for fonts, go and grab them from there. Next thing was roo.com. Now, I'm going to have to load this up because I can't remember if I've looked at this or not. Online video network from Roo. I'm not sure how I came across this. I think it's because there's another company using Roo to distribute their stuff. I've really got it on me at the moment that I'm looking around at all these video producers and publishers and seeing where there is a gap in the market. And the gap right now is for the people producing personal media. We have the awesome distributors and the hosters like Blip.tv, and we have Dailymotion, and we have we have Vimeo. They do video hosting as well. There's also Vidler, but there's there's a gap, I think, for personal media as far as the whole advertising network and the distribution network, and I'm hoping to fill a small little gap like that, starting off with the UK and then rolling it out to other countries and other content producers. And I think there's room in the market for lots of this. Video is going to be the year, and video conversion, transcoding, and the ability to help people get their video on the internet quicker is going to be a much in-demand service this year and for the next couple of years. So that's roo.com. Check them out. They an online video network. They support some of the big boys. Let's have a look. What else? My video, it's gone slow. Right, so yeah, I mentioned about the seismic feeds, and the last thing I want to talk about today is the Solo Hybrid 1000, and this is at PURL Avaho. I'm going to have to spell it because there's no way you're going to get it from that. PURL.com, AHAVOI, and basically this is another solar charger, but what I like about this solar charger, which I haven't seen on other solar chargers, is the ability to store the power. So it's a universal charger, power virtually all your electronic devices, works out of the box with most common adapters. There was something by Solo very similar to this for just iPods, which was like a little sticky thing with blades, solar blades that sort of span out of it, and you put that onto the window, which I thought was an amazing idea. But watch these guys, Solo, these are the guys who are going to be massive in 2008, 2009. This Hybrid 1000 stores power, charges your devices anytime, day or night. Internal rechargeable battery stores power for up to 1 year. Full Solo H1000 will charge a typical mobile phone once or give 10 hours of MP3 music. Just 1 hour of sunshine equals 15 minutes of talk time. Pretty awesome little device, $69.95, so about £30, £35. Check it out, Solo. I'll be back I'll be back on Monday. So check out socialninja.tv for any more updates. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.